Thank you for being here with me today. Before we get started with our treatment plan, kind of what you came in here for, I do want to go over a couple of things regarding informed consent so that we know that we're both on the same page. As for your client, your rights as a client, you can leave at any time. You can change your mind at any time regarding medications or treatments that we do start. You have the right to meet with staff to review and update the treatment plan on a regular basis. You have the right to know all knowledge about our forms of treatment, the risks, the rewards, etc. moving forward. And you have the right to refuse to take part in treatment research without affecting your regular care. So before we move on to the next thing, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page about that. Can you kind of give me a little summary of what your rights as a client are?
I can deny if I don't want to do something. If I need to talk to somebody else, I can do that. I don't have to take medications that y'all give me. I can always decline, but I'm just going to stay open with y'all and y'all help me from there.
Yes, that's perfect. And then as for confidentiality, this is a pretty big part, and this is kind of what I want you to understand. Anything you say will stay between you and me unless you're going to harm yourself or others. That's a big part of confidentiality. Or in the case you sign a release that is insurance related, or if you sign a release of confidential information for any state agencies. Also, I will share information from our meetings with my supervisor. I'm getting clinical hours right now, but you have the right to meet with her if you would like, if that'd make you feel a little bit more comfortable. So kind of what was the big takeaway for confidentiality?
Everything that we say in here is between you and me, unless I'm going to harm someone or myself. And it's going to go through your supervisors because this is part of your work. So.
Yes. And as for our relationship, it will be kept professional. We will only meet here at our scheduled times. My time blocks are from 9 to 5 p.m. And then I just want you to know I will only play the role as your counselor. There will be no meetings outside of work. And since we do live in the same town, we will probably run into each other at some time or another. But I want to get to know what your level of comfortability is. Would you want me to wave? Would you want me to speak? Wait for you to speak, or just no conversation at all?
I prefer no contact.
Okay, and that is perfectly fine. Again, before we get started, do you have any questions related to anything that we discussed so far?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. So since we covered pretty much everything in informed consent, if you're good with that, I guess we can go into what you came in here for.
Okay. I need help.
Okay. We'll get started on that.